dirtgod transmissions, continuing to try to survive the economic riptide. For some it's a new thing, pulled out to sea, struggling to figure out a way to not drown, trying to fight your way back to what you know and you only get pulled out further. For others, the economic riptide has been your whole life. You know you ain't ever gonna get to the land, so swim sideways, do what you can, try to get closer, avoid the strongest currents out to oblivion. There is no life preserver currently being given to most of us. The majority of us have a threadbare safety net, if one at all. I don't know what to do or what to tell you. At times, you feel people clutching on to you who can't let go because they're drowning. I'm an empathetic type of individual. I try to give probably more than I should sometimes, and not nearly enough others. I get lost in trying to survive it myself, to be honest. That's the nature of what we live in. That's the nature of what's going on, and that nature has just been magnified by current events. I'm sitting at a desk in my basement apartment, and the window to my left has had rain all morning, but the sun has come out. The ground's only about a foot below the windowsill, because it's a basement apartment. There are no windows on three sides. Looking out that window, I see the backside of some townhouses that you see when you enter Charlottesville riding from US 20 south. Actually, that's a state highway, not a US highway. But it's coming from Scottsville into Charlottesville, or when you get off I-64. When I first moved out of the house I lived in for the last 20 years, there were homes for sale in those townhouses that I naively looked to see if I could afford. Needless to say, I ended up in an $824 a month basement apartment with racist landlords who don't really give a fuck about anybody. Especially not me. On the other side of those townhouses, is a vacant lot. There's a homeless camp there. There's like about 8 or 9 tents there, tarps, tent and tarp people, tent and tarp people. There's 2 more tent and tarp camps down at the bottom of the hill past Moore's Creek Diner. Having struggled against the riptide my whole life, I've been constantly haunted by the reality that I'm more likely to end up a tent and tarp person than a retired person. Precarity is normalcy. So I struggle with that because I feel people clutching on to me to not drown. And I don't know if I have the energy to pull myself and them at the same time. So I'm gonna go to the store here in a little bit and buy some supplies to take to the tent and tarp camp. A mere pittance, a weak offering on my part to the universe, to try to justify that I'm somehow good in an ungood way of living. The pyramid scam is something I often talk about. Wherever we are on the pyramid, all we ever see is upwards. Those who have so much security and blessing and comfort in unequal wealth. We never look down and see those we're standing on, sometimes stepping on other people's throats without even realizing it. It's been a Dirt God transmission. I hope you're surviving the economic riptide. I hope you're not drowning yet. I hope you are healthy. I hope you continue to not drown and your health continues as well. Salam.